This is me, Ruchi Mishra. I'm a mom, wife, meditation coach, and a yogi, innovator, builder of customer experience, and on a startup journey now. So, going in my past, I have been born and brought up in India, middle class family, gender biased family, in fact. And the main motto of my parents were you have to grow up to be a financially independent woman. And along with that, you have to balance your responsibilities. There is no way you are going to like just go away with just studying, and you need to understand all the chores, you need to understand all the aspects of life. So, fine. I have taken that concept and gone ahead. Fast forward, I get married in 2010. I do my MBA. Husband is also doing his MBA. We spent some years upskilling. And then we have our kid in 2016. He is now 9 year old, slightly younger in this picture. Again, fast forward 2019, COVID hit. I have been able to set up my career after taking a short maternity break as well. So I am happy I am able to come back to workforce, working, able to lead some teams. And during COVID, as you understand, everyone has a stressful situation with a kid at home who is 3.5 year old. He was speech delayed, and there were development delays due to lack of social interaction. And then sadly, we lost my father in law in COVID. So these were all tough situations. I had some health issues going on. All these tough situations, and then managing COVID. Then we were asked to work from office. So 2022, when everyone was asked, come back to office and start working on a growth mindset. That was like a cherry on the cake. Client had some expectations. So these were the problems we were facing within the team. Like, you need to have a growth mindset, quicker turnaround, take accountability. I'm sure many of you can relate to it in the corporate world. That has been the norm now since 2022 now. And what is the exact problem? Is this the problem? So there is a famous saying, they say Peter Drucker has said it, culture eats strategy for lunch. So this is culture. The team has been doing something for a long time and they are used to it. Being a meditation coach, I understand these are past impressions at work. What are past impressions? You have certain impressions in your mind, and when you meditate, you are able to let go of those impressions and come up with a fresh mindset. The team has these impressions, and you can relate to some of these quotes that I have mentioned about team members mentioning in our daily conversations. So, how? There are different tips. In fact, what Jyoti mentioned, and those were the actions even we performed. And how do we imbibe a culture to innovate? With all the baggage from personal life, everyone has that. Everyone had a stress situation during COVID, not only me. So, what do? Of course, there were visions for customer first approach. We reinforced lots of recognitions, email signatures, and leaderboards. And then there were some nano tools I looked up. These are from these are called emotional contagion matters, and I have just listed some summary of those. So first thing, try to put a smile on your face. Even if you're not happy, as soon as you step into a situation where you feel that everyone is tensed and stressed, put a smile, you will be happy. And others will feel happy too. Just try this, and it definitely works. Next is dress for success. Unless people don't see you seriously, taking your work seriously, they won't consider the work seriously. That's another. And the next two are about managing emotions and building positive emotional culture. I'm sure with kids, many of you would have seen this movie, and this is my favorite movie so far, Balancing Work and Life Through Emotions. So, this is a movie called Inside Out. It's a 2015 film where there are multiple emotions. One is sad, one is happy, and jealous, angry. Don't you see these emotions in work and life? We go through these emotions, and that's where my concepts, my childhood concepts taken from my parents, actually came to life when my parents said, you have to balance not only your studies, you balance your real life responsibilities. I remember an incident. My my mom used to cook yummy food for my grandma, and she was always critical of at least one thing in that food. Every time she would say, this could have been better. And I was young, and I used to ask my mom, this is so frustrating. You take so much effort to cook such nice, yummy food. Why does she have to criticize you every time? Every time she has something new. And then she would be like, be resilient, keep trying. It's all patience that you need. Be grateful for what you have, and life will be a better place. And those are the aspects which I imbibe in myself when I work or in my family life. And that is how it makes me at peace and makes other people feel at peace as well. So, thank you. Thank you for listening.